who were always there for me. Sarah, Renee, I love you with all my heart. Thanks for being the best. Siggy, Adriana, Cecilia, Gilda, Mondo, Ruben, and the rest of you, you know who you are. You were there for me through thick and thin. I love you. To all my teachers who put up with me, Miss Perez, the fashion queen, Miss Williams, Miss Cody, Miss Heath, Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Bull, Mr. Bosley, and Officer Dean, thanks for giving me the pleasure of being your student. You helped me make this day come true for me. A special thanks to Miss Sargent and Miss Harriger. I do not have words to describe how I feel about you. Miss Harriger, you were always there for me and never let me not do what I always persevered because of you. Miss Sargent, you were like my second mother. You guided me since 7th grade, and it's going to be really hard not having you there. Last but not least, I would like to thank God and my parents for giving me life. You made me who I am today. Most importantly, you gave me love. Mami, papi, los quiero mucho, con todo mi corazón. And my sister who put up with me all those nights of late study. And best of all, to the class of 1997, I thank each and every one of you for making my 4 years at A.B. Miller High School special. Leaving a legacy. We've done it. Be proud, and congratulations from your 1997 salutatorian. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce the chamber singers under the direction of Mr. Bruce Bando.
If we all sing one How's it going?
Kara Freeman.
As I sat down to write this speech, I tried to think of something to say that would sound intelligent or brilliant. I tried to think of something clever or inspirational that a valedictorian was supposed to say to her graduation, at her graduation to an entire stadium full of people, but I just sat there. Instead, all I could think about were the good times I've had, the friends I've made, and the lessons I've learned at A.B. Miller. One thing I want all of you to know is hard work pays off. Many of us are where we are today because of hard work. It takes effort and endurance, but it can be done. I did not get to this point in my life without following this advice. I knew what I had to do in high school to succeed, and I did it, and so did all of you. I set my priorities and worked hard and honestly throughout high school, and I plan to work just as hard in the future. Setting goals is the second part of success. We need to set goals and work hard to attain them. What exactly does it take to meet these goals? It takes patience, a desire, hard work, and perseverance. Some goals take years to accomplish, and only through working hard each and every day will we be able to fulfill them. Reaching these goals and working hard will not always be easy. However, I can tell you it is worth it. There were many times throughout these last 4 years when I just wanted to give up. I was tired of working hard and I wanted to quit, but I didn't, and neither did any of you. All of us here survived the tests, the essays, the term papers, the horrid P3 activities, the tardy bells, the fire drills, Mick, and most importantly, our teachers. Let me give you an example of how hard work and perseverance pays off. 33 years ago, my grandmother passed away. My dad was 13 and my uncle was 15. Their dad, my grandfather, lost his job, their house, and they were evicted 5 times in the next 7 years. But my dad and my uncle did not give up. Both of them went to work during their sophomore year in high school and have been working ever since. They bought their own clothes, paid their own utilities, provided for their own food, and bought their own cars. And through all of this, they stayed in school, played sports, became active in school activities. They spent time in the Army and went to college, working 2 jobs to stay ahead. Eventually, my uncle, Bob Freeman, earned a college degree, worked in construction for 25 years, and is now a teacher here at Miller. My dad kept going to college and earned 4 degrees, including a doctorate in law, and they did this all by themselves. They never gave up. They worked hard, persevered, and eventually overcame adversity. Some of you who are graduating today may think you don't have a chance in life, that success is for other people, that Fontana kids just don't amount to much. Nothing can be further from the truth. It was once said that behind almost every great man, there stands either a good parent or a good teacher. This is absolutely right. I cannot take all the credit for this award today. Many people along the way have given me that extra push that I needed to keep on going. My parents helped me tremendously through these past 4 years. I cannot count how many times my dad helped me with essays or other schoolwork, or how many times my mom had to wake me up when I pressed snooze just one more time. I also know that life at home would have been pretty boring without my 2 brothers, Brad and Mark, because I wouldn't have had anyone to fight with. Help did not only come from home. I've had many teachers and counselors throughout my years in school and who have had a great impact on me. Mrs. Harriger was always there to listen when I complained about my class schedule. Mr. Mila made learning U.S. history fun by attempting to speak with a German accent. Mr. Young helped our self-esteem each day in government by laughingly flashing us the loser sign. And Mrs. Horsley was there to quiz us on the geography of what seemed like every single country in the world. Miss Paris constantly told me to work hard, but also to stop and stressing and enjoy life. I'll stop stressing, Miss Paris, when I finish this speech. And Mrs. Heath was always there to give me advice on major decisions that were sure to affect my future. These are not the only teachers who have helped me here at Miller. It has been a collective effort. I would not be standing here today without my many teachers, whom I have been privileged to have since I've been at Miller. Not only have I been blessed with such great teachers, but I was able to make so many new friends whom I will never forget. Wendy Sharp and Laura Valencia helped me understand that sometimes you just need to laugh at the situation to get through it. Shantae Hines and Andrea Bowling show me there are still things to be thankful for even when times are tough. Austin Chevy taught me that when you think your life is full of responsibilities, there is always room for one more. Jemily Magdado taught me that if you hang in there and accept what you've been given, you will succeed. And finally, Kim Estrada, who my parents think is joined to me at the hip, showed me that I must be my own person and not care what others think. As long as what we do is morally correct, we must live our lives for us and no one else. To thine own self be true. As we graduate today, I cannot help but feel sad. We are leaving behind a group of people whom we will probably never see again for a long, long time. We are all leaving a comfort zone we have grown to love in the past 4 years to go off into the real world to make our mark in history. How you make that mark depends on you and no one else. We will become what we choose to become, nothing more and nothing less. My fellow graduates, I leave you with this challenge. Let's go out into the world, kick butt, and take names later. Thank you, God bless, and good luck, class of '97. I would now like to introduce Barbara Miller and the A.B. Miller Band.
student body. It lies in the middle of the A.B. Miller Quad, and I suggest that some of you go and visit it sometime. It's very beautiful. The plaque next to it reads, Legacy Fountain, dedicated on the 11th day of June, 1997. Each year a new class begins, and each year a class graduates. During that time, many students are lost to the perils of the world. When you stand before this fountain, you have the opportunity to make a wish that all who begin at Miller High will graduate and succeed in all of their future endeavors. One day, may you return and realize that your wish has been granted. Dedicated by the ASB and class of 1997.
On behalf of the Fontana A.B. Miller Associated Student Body, I proudly accept the Legacy Fountain. Thank you and congratulations, class of 97.
The graduating class of 1997, Fontana A.B. Miller High School.
Mr. Mycliffe, on behalf of the members of the Board of Education and myself, I am most pleased and proud to accept the graduating class of 1997 from Fontana A.B. Miller High School.
Come with me, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Rebecca Ann Damon. Sherelle Monique Reed. Nadia Denise Dale.
Marina Beth Gavin.
Loranis Garcia.